The Style Method Podcast, helping you avoid fashion disasters one sassy tip at a time. Celebrity and high-end personal stylist Amy Salinger dives into style wins, fashion fails, and closet confessions with women of all shapes, budgets, and lifestyles. Expect expert tips, unfiltered advice, and maybe a little tough love, all in the name of great style. It's time to unlock your signature look. Welcome back to the Style Method Podcast, where it is real talk, real style, real you. I am your host, Amy Salinger, celebrity and high-end personal stylist and founder of the Style Method, my fabulous virtual styling studio where I have helped, 1,000+ people in my over 20-year career. Today, I am really excited. We are talking to Laurie. She is Travel Tips by Laurie. That is her handle on both YouTube and Instagram, where she has 400,000 followers on YouTube and 300,000 followers on Instagram. Why? Because she knows how to pack smart in a carry-on. This woman doesn't even own a checked bag, I recently found out. And she has been doing this, flying by carry-on, 23 years. She's a pilot's wife from Houston, and she had to learn how to shove it all in a bag for standby. She has mastered the art of packing light, and we're going to dive into the best tips so you can do it too. I am so excited to have Travel Tips by Laurie. We can call you Laurie, but Travel Tips by Laurie is what she has known as through her social media, through YouTube, through Instagram. Laurie, welcome to the Style Method Podcast.
Thanks so much. I'm so glad to finally be with you in person almost.
I'm so excited to have you on because we are going to be talking about something that you are a master at and that my followers are going to love to hear about, which is packing everything always in just a carry-on suitcase. There is no such thing as checking a bag in your world, is there?
No other option.
Why don't you explain why there's no other option and kind of the background of how you even got into being such a guru of packing only in a carry-on for large amounts of time?
As a pilot's wife, we flew standby for forever because one, he was not making a whole lot of money. And then two, if the plane has seats open, then we would get a seat, which was great when it worked out. But when you have an almost walking year-old and carry-on suitcase and luggage, backpack, strollers, and you're stuck in an airport for 9 hours, and then you don't get on that airplane because there aren't enough seats, then if I had checked that bag and all of those things, then we would have delayed the trip for them to pull our stuff off, and we would have been in a lot of trouble. So we've just gotten used to it. And I don't even own a checked piece of luggage either.
Wait, you seriously don't own a piece of luggage that you could check?
No, but one of my travel tips
goals
is for people to check their carry-on suitcase, like some airlines let you do. Then you don't have to worry about luggage in the airport. But we just never do.
All right, everyone is always trying to pack later. In fact, one of the things I have a session called Pack with Purpose, and it's literally what we're talking about right now, getting the right items, the fewest amount of items into the smallest suitcase possible and having tons and tons of outfits. It's all about having the right pieces and honestly, tons of accessories. You know more than anybody when you're packing small, it's kind of easy to pack a lot of accessories because they don't take up any space.
Or weight.
Exactly. As always, I had Laurie take the style adjective quiz because that's where it all starts. It is your forever filter for everything you do, from going out to a daytime event, to going to work, to going to an event at night, to traveling. When people are packing for a trip, they get so stressed out because they're like, we need more options. And I'm like, take a step back. The first thing you need to do is look at your itinerary. What are you actually doing on that trip? And then break it down day by day. So let's start with your style adjectives. What did you get as your style adjectives, Laurie?
Okay. I'm casual,
Mhm.
sophisticated, timeless, and eclectic, which is me to a T.
Oh, that was my next question. My style quiz works. That actually
I
makes me so
know.
happy.
I was skeptical.
You
I
were?
promise. I was skeptical.
Oh.
I'm like, they're not going to know by these few questions.
And by they, you mean
Uh,
me on style
you.
method. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you go to stylemethodpodcast.com and you're going to take the style adjective quiz because everything starts with knowing your style adjectives, from cleaning out your closet to shopping to styling an outfit. If the item of clothing or the look doesn't match at least one or all four of your style adjectives, then it is not authentically you. So now that we've gotten into the fact that style adjective quiz works, you know your style adjectives, let's get into a little bit of actually using these style adjectives. I want to talk about your style journey. And I asked you to send me a fashion fail and a fashion win. And I gotta be honest, your fashion fail is the cutest photo ever. This fashion fail, I'm gonna give a little descriptor for those that are not watching YouTube, but if you'd like to see the visual, that's where you can find it. Stylemethodpodcast.com. You're gonna find the ability to watch it there. But Laurie has on plaid leggings, like red and black, like lumberjack style, which again, I'm not angry at. You look really cute in Vermont in this outfit. She has on furry snow boots, an oversized half-zip sweatshirt, and my favorite piece de resistance is the knit cap with the huge pom-pom on the top. And honestly, the only reason I'm going to mention this is because of the fashion win. This is such a win. Your luggage is like a gray suitcase, a pink bag. Is that pink or red? It's pink, right?
Yeah, it's like pinkish. Mm-hmm.
Right. So we're clashing a little bit. Why'd you pick this as your fail?
Because leggings are just, I have to be so mathematically correct with the top. They are just not the most flattering thing on me because I'm 5'8", finding shirts that are long enough but still fit is just so hard but I loved that pattern, but now I don't. But yeah.
We all evolve, and that's the beauty in life, is that we all evolve, and your style needs to represent that evolution. You do not want to dress for a past self. You want to dress for where you're at right now. Thank you for bringing up the leggings and the top situation. Everybody, leggings are not pants. I do not want to look at your crotch or your butt, okay? So we need to have longer tops on. The other part of this is leggings aren't really that in style anymore. Joggers are. So like you can lean towards a jogger and tuck in that shirt, and then we don't have to worry about an exposed crotch.
Yes, good. Yeah. And because I'm casual, I like to wear tennis shoes. So that gets me when I'm traveling I like to wear jeans or joggers. So I like having tennis shoes, but they're suitcase hogs too. And they don't look cute with everything that I travel, all of my travel outfits, you know?
I agree with you. First off, one of the other packing tips I always give people, wear your biggest, most clunkiest shoe that you plan on bringing with you as your travel look. You don't want that to take up the space, but you do need it depending on what the activities are that you're doing there. So let's talk about your fashion win, which I love. Pink pants. They're drawstring, they are jogger. You have a long sleeve t-shirt on that's a solid color, and then a striped little sweater over your shoulders. Is it navy or black?
It's navy blue, just like the blue shirt.
Blue. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So I love this. You have, by the way, one of the most important things we have to note, because I noted it in the fail, is that the suitcase is the same color as the pants. So you're actually like a complete look. So the fashion win, it's like the same general concept of like comfortable, chic. I always say dress the best underneath the umbrella of appropriate. And like you're traveling, you don't want things cutting into your waist. You don't want to be uncomfortable. You don't want to be lugging a million layering pieces. Joggers always work. This is a chic jogger though. We're dressy jogger. You're not like wearing sweatpants. And having the draped over sweater, the striped sweater, not only adds a little bit of sophistication and timelessness. Is that a word? It is now.
Yes.
But it also adds like some prep, and I like the pattern against the solid of the shirt. You're put together for the airport.
Well, and also I think pink or like green is a neutral color. So I could wear it with that navy blue color, and I can wear it with a grungy t-shirt another day hanging out on the back deck for coffee. But I could also wear that shirt that's navy blue. It drapes my over 50 rolls, and I can wear them with like dark jeans. I can wear that with dark jeans into a restaurant, but with nicer shoes or whatever. So I can mix and match.
And I like to call these things transferable pieces. And this is what makes for a small suitcase, is that you see an item and you see all the ways you can restyle it to multiple places, right, locations, events. That's how you get less in your suitcase.
Exactly. 100%. Rewear if you can, or restyle.
Well, the other thing is that this outfit actually, we've got, what are repeat your style adjectives for the listeners?
Casual, but sophisticated, timeless, but a little bit eclectic in there too.
And I would argue that this outfit hits all of those perfectly. We're casual with the joggers and the sneakers, sophisticated and timeless with the sweater over the shoulders, and the eclectic is the interesting mix of colors and patterns.
Okay, good.
So now is my favorite part of every guest interview. We are going to do the outfit equation challenge. Okay. Are you ready? Are you scared?
I'm ready.
The first thing that we do is I have you pick an event, and you're going to describe that event for me. And we're going to need to know 4 things about that event. What's the location? What's the audience? What's the weather? And what is the activity? And we're going to mix in your style adjectives, which are, Laurie?
Casual, eclectic, sophisticated, and timeless.
So why don't you tell me about the event that you have chosen for me to style on the spot?
Okay, so I'm going to be speaking on a panel in front of YouTubers who are learning about some Christmas ideas for their videos coming up. It's going to be in Los Angeles at the Google building because they own YouTube, but it is for the YouTube people.
Influencers?
Well, they have a YouTube channel, so that's who's invited.
Okay,
right.
All right. Mm-hmm. So influencers on YouTube, if you will, in LA in about 2 weeks at the Google building itself. And when you say you're speaking to them, is this a large audience? Are you on a stage?
They're probably going to be like 50 to 75 people in the room. I'll be holding a microphone. I'll be sitting on a chair, and the colors there in several of the Google buildings are just blah, like brown, gray, blah. So I want to stand out, but I also do want to be elevated for the look. And it's like 70. So it's chilly, but I can wear sleeveless or if I need
you'll
to,
also
whatever.
be in air conditioning. So that always changes everything. What I will say is it's okay if the background is super colored or not super colored and you have on a lot of color or you don't have on a lot of color. This is about you as an individual and representing basically how you want to present yourself. You are an expert, right? You are a successful. How many followers do you have? Tell me, girl.
Like almost 400,000 on YouTube.
Oh my gosh.
And then 300, just hit 300 on Instagram.
Congratulations. They're there to listen to you for a reason. So we need to convey that expert position that you are in. So let's talk about it. We've talked about the location. We've talked about the weather. The activity is you're speaking, but you're sitting down on a panel and we're holding a microphone. So this means your wrist is going to need to be highlighted and absolutely no skirts or dresses. I don't need a crotch show for the audience.
Yeah. And I don't want to have to worry about how I sit.
Absolutely not. That's the last thing I want you to think about. Yes, 100% it matters what you wear, but that should be the last thing you're thinking about once you get on the stage. Let's see. And the audience is YouTubers, right? So we have
Yes.
all four of these things put together. So why don't you show me the piece that you picked out? I asked Laurie to pick out an item that she's interested in wearing, and I'm going to build your power outfit around that.
Okay. I'm scared. I don't know if it looks old
Why are you
lady or what.
scared?
Okay. Because I don't
No.
know what you think.
Oh, stop.
Okay,
It does
so it's
not
a
look old
creamy
lady
white.
at all.
It's like rabbit fur. It's cashmere, but it feels like rabbit fur. It's so soft. So it's got like a bell sleeve. So it's
Long
larger
bell
at the
sleeve.
wrist. And then it hangs just straight. So I'm not worrying about my tummy. It's got two little pockets on each, a pocket on each side. So it looks like a blazer, but it feels like a sweater.
I would call this a knit jacket almost. It is definitely reading more cardigan than jacket, but it's got a little bit more structure than your average cardigan. It is a crew neck. It is a little bit longer than your waist. And like we said, it has that bell sleeve. So there's going to be a lot of movement going on your sleeve. Will you put that on for me right now? And I want to see the fit of this gorgeous sweater. And it's ivory, if we didn't mention that. And I know you mentioned that the background is very bland in color, but just because you're wearing ivory, you will not blend into the background if accessorized correctly. All right. So we have a low crew neck, meaning there's some neckline showing. Can I see your wrist? Lift up that wrist like you're talking on the phone. Like you're talking on the microphone. So let's get into it. First things first, let's talk about the base of this look. We know the layering piece. I would love for you to show me one or two blouses that you might be interested in wearing. And I would suggest no sleeves. I want it to be sleeveless because that bell sleeve is so wide. If you put on a long sleeve shirt underneath, it's going to overcomplicate things. It's going to look really messy. And I want you to look clean and timeless and sophisticated, just as your style adjectives are. So grab some sleeveless blouses for me.
All right. My other sleeveless is light blue. So I ditched it.
Already? That was fast.
Gold.
Yes.
And this is like 3/4 length sleeve, but but I don't know the gold. I don't know. And then I have this one.
Okay, so let me explain the
those
three
are
that
sleeveless.
That's okay. Let me go through, and I'm going to explain to the audience what we have going on here. First, we have it's called plissé, this material. Hold that one up, the gold sleeveless, so we can all see. All right. It's called plissé. It is literally like an accordion fabric. It stretches outward, goes back in. It appears to have stripes on it, but that's really just the texture of the material. This is a high crew neck, and it is sleeveless, and it's going to end up being fitted, like silhouette conscious is what I like to say, but not super tight. So it's going to be super comfortable on you. That's definitely a good option. Let me see the next one. All right, so this is
gold silk blouse.
I love how you call it just a gold silk blouse. That is like a fabulous gold silk blouse. There is a collar on it and it's 3/4 sleeve. 3/4 sleeve is fine because that won't be popping out of the bell sleeve. But I would question the collar on that because it is going to interfere. We could have the collar out on the crew neck sweater, but I actually am not a big fan of that satiny silky material with the wooden-esque tortoiseshell button on the cardigan. I think you're trying to mix. Good. Yeah, you're trying to mix two worlds that don't go together. So let's get rid of that one immediately.
And then I have this white one. It's like the t-shirt silk. It's like creamy white. It's completely wrinkled, I know. But
who cares about that's an easy fix. Always steam, never iron, everyone. Yeah. So this is just a basic wide crew neck, short sleeve, silky t-shirt. And it is ivory in color. I'm going to go with this one. And here's why. I love the gold.
Okay.
I think it's beautiful, but I do think much like the silk button down, it's just a little bit too fancy and doesn't blend with the feel of the cardigan, the vibe of the cardigan. Whereas the ivory one, the silky is the t-shirt. The silk material is elevating your cardigan. The neckline is extremely similar to the one that you have on. You don't want to mix necklines. A V-neck with a crew neck is like messy. And yeah. So these two necklines mix well. And like I said, it's elevating the sweater. And I love that it's full monochromatic. It's the exact same color as the sweater. It looks
like
beautiful.
Carol Burnett.
Yeah, exactly. Now we have. So now that we've got the top half going, let's talk about the bottom half. What do we have as an option? Options, I should say.
So I don't have black pants, but I have the blue.
You don't own a black pant?
No.
Oh my God, I'm fascinated by that.
I own black denim, but I don't love them. But then I just thought jeans. I mean, the YouTubers are going to be casual.
Yes.
And then I have like kind of a cream.
Yeah. Pant.
Cream pant.
All right.
And it's got like a wide kind of buckle.
And the best part is it's a little stretchy in the back so that it will fit your waist no matter what. God, I love pants like that. Little stretch waist in the back, not in the front, because we're going to fake it till we make 50. It. Navy pants, those are out. That's just so business corporate. This is not right for the audience. These YouTubers are going to be like, are we at the office? What's going on? No. Jeans, you're not saying authority. You're the authority figure here. You're the expert and you're the one presenting. I think if you were in the audience, jeans would be amazing, but you're not. You're the boss babe here. I'm going with stretch waist, ivory pants, and we're going to do a full ivory look from head to toe. You should know that monochromatic like this screams expensive. Even if you haven't spent a lot on each of the pieces, if you do that monochromatic look, that's what the rich people do. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Here's what I want you to do through the magic of editing. Go put this outfit on and come back out to me. All right. So I got to tell you, I'm obsessed with ivory right now. And this ivory head to toe is everything. I love it. Do you love it?
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like? No, let's go back.
And
do you like it or do you love it?
I love it. And I feel confident. Like it is a good mix.
So let's talk about it. We already have the confidence. Cream outfit. The necklines are actually very good in terms of they're very similar. There's a little bit of negative space where the shirt on the bottom, the camisole, the short sleeve silky shirt, is actually creeping up above the cardigan. First thing I'd like to do is take care of that negative space with some shorter gold chains. What do you have for me that might be able to highlight that neck of yours?
Like
we have a
necklaces?
Right. So you have on a tiny little necklace right now, which is super cute. Like it's like a pendant, but a pendant, much like a V-neck and a crew neck, don't work together. This double crew neck needs a crew neck style rounded necklace, not a pendant, which acts as a V-neck.
All right. So what about these?
So this is a multi-pendant chain. There's probably like 5 or 6 pendants on it. It does read as round, like crew neck like, but I think that's too much going on along with the tortoiseshell buttons. So we don't want to add more focus on top that is overdone and competing with the buttons. So let's try again.
What about, I have, did you say chain? I have like the paper clip or pearls.
No, there's not or, it's and. We're going to do this together. So let's layer. I love this. We're going to create a bit of a layer. Layering is very in, and I'm totally into it because each layer can be totally different. And this is a way that you can actually wear the pendant still. So we'll have on 3 necklaces. Now, we've added on the paper clip with the very delicate pendant. So we've created that crew neck, that round neckline. I want you to put the pearls on a little. Yep. I want them to be a little bit longer than the gold paper clip chain. So now we're layering it, but it's not messy. You can see everything that's going on. This is professional. This is polished. It's timeless because you're adding in the pearls, but by adding in the gold chain, you're now like, look at me. I know what's going on. I'm styled. I'm on trend. I would probably do just a stud earring. Honestly, we've got so many necklaces going on. What earring do you have in right now? There you go.
See, my
Little
hair
gold.
covers it up. So
No,
is
that's
that too
okay.
much or is that
Not
okay?
at all. It's just like my earring, only smaller. It's like a gold teardrop stud,
Yep.
which I always say, I like to add to things without competing. That earring adds to
Okay.
your layered necklaces and pulls the golden from the paperclip without competing with it because it's a
Okay.
stud. It's not going to be, it's tucked in your
Good.
hair. So it's just like a
Okay.
little bit of shimmer coming through as you move. Let's talk about your wrist because
Okay.
you're going to be holding a microphone and we've got an exposed wrist happening. We need the bracelet game to be simple because we've decided to layer the necklaces. I would love to see one basic gold. Okay, there we go.
Basic gold.
Well, listen, we have a stack of layered stretch bracelets in one hand. Put those down.
Okay.
We don't even need those.
Okay.
The other side, we have two very thick gold bangles. So
Yeah.
that's the jam. That is what's going to work perfectly. But, and this is a big but, you can't wear them together. Do you know why you can't wear them together? You're one and
a
done.
microphone.
Heck yes. This is going to be making noise. If these two bracelets are together, they're going to be clink-clanking. And guess what? You won't be the focus anymore. Your bracelets will be the focus. You're also going to be mic'd.
Okay.
So the mic is going to pick that up, like your mic that you have on, the mic that you're holding. It is going to be a mess, and it's not even something most people would think of. Plus, you don't need a layer. You're layered on the necklaces. So we're good to go. All right. Now let's talk about your waist. Can you stand up and show me the waistline of, because the shirt's going to be tucked in to create, oh yeah. All right. A nice clean waist. Yeah. We definitely have belt loops. So we have to put something on, because otherwise it just looks like you have on no belt. You did mention that this came with a belt, like the pants come with a belt, correct?
Right. Like a fabric one.
Okay, can you hold that up? As much as I like this, and as much as it's cool, goes through loops, I love a material belt. It's actually going to overcomplicate things once you try and knot it or bow it. Too many focal points. Do you happen to have, because I want to switch up the material, but I don't want to take away from the monochromatic element. The only two colors that would work here are a gold belt, a muted gold, or an ivory leather belt. Tell me you've got one of those.
Okay. Yes. All right.
That was a great answer. Can I see the belt? Can I see the buckle?
Okay. It's really gold.
Oh,
okay,
no, but I kind of like this. No, I'm not mad at a little bit gold. It is really gold. It's very shiny. For those listening and not looking on YouTube, it is ivory leather with a rounded, thicker gold buckle. The thing you need to know about this, though, is there is a gold tip on the end of the other end of the belt. That typically reads a little bit Western. Okay. So that is the usual style of a Western belt. I will say, because the whole thing is ivory and sleek and gold, it's not leaning enough into the Western world that I'm going to say, oh God, we've now ruined your outfit and taken it to like Austin, Texas, which nothing wrong with that, but not appropriate for this particular event.
Right.
Put on that belt for me. Let's check it out. I think it's beautiful. So here's the thing. It's not competing with the outfit, but because of the gold buckle being centered, it's drawing the eye into the middle and it's drawing attention to the smallest part of your body, your waist. What shoe are we going to go with? I want a neutral.
I need your opinion. So
okay, I'm ready.
I have two different ones.
Oh, it's definitely the nude open toe. Okay. One is a closed toe and it's bronze. It's a pointed toe sling back with a kitten heel. The other one is an open toe, nude patent leather, a little bit strappy. Again, this is what screams California and takes you into like a more youthful, cool, people in the audience are wearing jeans. That pointed toe slingback is taking your whole outfit to a corporate place. Say bye to the slingback. Now, the biggest question is, what color is your pedicure?
Oh my gosh.
Don't freak out. Do a nude. Just do nude. Let's do the whole thing. I think there should be nude. It should be simple. It should be elegant. It screams elevated. It screams timeless. It is, I think you look beautiful.
Okay.
How do you feel?
I love it. Yeah. I feel confident. I feel casual, like approachable, but still elevated since I'm speaking.
All the
You know,
things. You're
this
the
was my
boss,
goal.
babe.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thanks to you.
We are definitely going to show the beautiful outfit in action when she goes to do her speaking engagement. We'll see you in action on that stage. Travel Tips by Laurie. Follow her on YouTube, on Instagram. Get all of the tips. Thank you so, so much for joining us. I genuinely appreciate it. And I can't wait to talk more style and travel with you.
Amy, this was fun. I love the
Always.
method, and I'll be able to copy it.
Exactly. Awesome. Thank you so much, Laurie.
Thank you.
Thank you so much again for joining us on this episode of Style Method Podcast. Do not forget, take that style adjective quiz. Go to stylemethodpodcast.com and you're going to be able to take the quiz there. It's the beginning of everything confident and fashionable. Also, don't forget to follow on Instagram at Style Method Co. That's CO. That's my social media handle for everything. I don't know, TikTok, YouTube, you name it. It's everywhere. And of course, share this episode with a friend who might need a little style boost. That is what I'm here for, creating confidence and helping more people to look and feel fabulous.